Another day, another very positive 49ers update. Deebo Samuel is going to be back out at practice with his shoulder injury in a limited capacity. Remember, Thursdays every week are the days where you really, really want your players out there because they're the most strenuous day. Wednesday's the installation day, but Thursday's the true rehearsal day. And Deebo Samuel, his availability for this practice, even in a limited capacity, is a big arrow up for his potential availability in the NFC Championship game on Sunday. Remember that the 49ers injury list is only one player long. There's nobody else on it except for Deebo Samuel. He missed Wednesday's practice, but again, he's going to be out there today, and that's a very good sign for this team on Sunday. After this video, I'm going to play Dan Campbell's press conference today from Detroit because he talked about why this 49ers offense is so damn lethal. Everything from mentality to scheme to all the weapons. And he specifically mentioned Deebo Samuel. And we've talked about him so much this week. Even if he's only available as a decoy, it's such a boost for the 49ers because Deebo Samuel is good enough as a receiver to force defenses into nickel packages, but then he's enough of a threat as a power back to either scare defenses out of nickel packages or punish them for being in those lighter formations. So it just creates a complete headache, and just the presence of a versatile player like Deebo Samuel sings with the overall versatility of the 49ers offense. Earlier today, Kyle Shanahan and Steve Wilks both spoke. Wilks talked about the need for better tackling, better run defense. Those are all things we know. The crack tosses that Green Bay ran to Aaron Jones last week, those are plays, and they're very successful, including that one that Charvarius Ward ran down before the Anders Carlson missed field goal. All those plays are plays that the Lions can run as well, with Jahmyr Gibbs, who, I called him a rocket so many times already this season because he's got 4.3 speed. Wilks said he has 4.3 speed on tape and 4.3 speed measured, both. It translates to the playing field for Jahmyr Gibbs. The Lions are going to run the same type of plays that have given the 49ers trouble. Number 26 run defense in San Francisco this year in EPA per play. So Wilks has stressed the need for the 49ers to stiffen up in that regard. But if this is an offense-oriented game for San Francisco, well, the presence, even as a decoy, if that's what ends up being the case, I don't know what's going to be the case. I'm just saying, even if he just has a presence, then Deebo Samuel can be a big, big impact as the 49ers strive to punch their ticket to yet another Super Bowl appearance. Here's what Dan Campbell, Detroit's coach, had to say about the 49ers offense. Listen to the level of respect that Dan Campbell has for the 49ers. I think that there is respect going both ways between both of these teams because Detroit, they built their team in a very similar fashion to San Francisco. Ignore all the kneecap comments. Those are funny. We'll bite off a kneecap that Dan Campbell said when he was hired. But realize that just like the 49ers and Shanahan and Lynch, he inherited, with Brad Holmes, the GM, he inherited a very bad team, a bad roster, had a ton of struggles in his first year, got his first win, and there was a big-time celebration when Detroit got its first win under Dan Campbell, just like the 49ers under Kyle Shanahan against the New York Giants back in 2017, and ultimately turned the corner in year three. The 49ers in year three turned the corner against the Lions. They played Lions in 2018, but in year three, the 49ers turned the corner and went to the Super Bowl. Here in year three, the Lions have made it to the NFC Championship game against the 49ers. So a tremendous amount of respect goes both ways because both of these organizations feel they've built it the right way. Have a listen to Dan Campbell talking about Kyle Shanahan and this 49ers offense.
Their system and what he's done for years and how it's evolved, everything kind of began, I think, with a wide zone, something that they really leaned on. But then then it kind of evolved into more of this fast, the fast flock motion with the tight ends, and now you're blasting the edges. And then once you've done that enough, you get good at it, and they start changing fronts on you. You're able to adjust between the tackle, the tight end, and the other tight end that's moving on who's got what. So any front you get into, they adjust on the fly because you do it. You just rep it, and they're really good at it. And I mentioned this yesterday. So you get enough of that, then you get the counter off of it, right? You get that, and then you'll get gap scheme back this way. You'll get boot back this way. Then you get play pack this way. You pull the guard, and it's hard action, and here comes the dagger. Here goes the post over the top. He just does an unbelievable job of setting you up. He's going to make you stop it, and if you don't stop it, you keep getting it. And then once you feel like you're about to stop it, he counters. And he's just always been great about that and the way he sets it up. They have a mentality about the way they do it. You can't do what they do without the mentality either. I mean, it's physical. There's nothing easy about what they do. And then when you have a back like McCaffrey, he's got, we know the athlete he is, but he's got really good vision. And he understands the blocking scheme. He understands what they're trying to do. He understands I've got to pull this Mike all the way to this block, the Mike linebacker, before I put my foot in the ground. And if I do that, I'll find the crease back here, and then the rest is up to him. He's on the safety. So you do that, and then you add in Deebo out of the backfield with some of these things. You know, you got Kittle in play pass. You got, Ayuk. I mean, these guys. That's why they're hard to stop. They're really good at what they do. He's an excellent game plan designer, also calling a game, and then they got playmakers. They got players, you know, and they got a heck of an all line that's pretty nasty. So, does that answer it?